Okay, so I'm going to start with basically training. Want treats? It's not, it's not really that interesting, but life is not always about getting what you want. Sometimes you got to do things you don't want. Okay, come on, one treat. So we're going to start with the heel. Come on. I'm going to try it with the leash. Come here. Good boy. Like that? Yeah, you do, eh? Come on. Come on, treat. Just start. There you go. Treat. Here. Come on. Good. Come on. There's a lot more treats in there for the price. This is, I don't know, from the dollar store. There's 3 calories per treat. So you can get quite a few of these. Come on. So he's running to his lie down position. Come on. Good boy. Sit. That's a good boy. Give me 5. That's a good boy. No biting. Now I want him to stay close to me, but I also want to do a bit of leash training with him. Because that's the real issue. The issue in the house, he's perfect. But I want it short, so he's always in my sight. And how did the trainer do it? He did it like this. So I have a perfect grip. It's not too tight. No tension at all, and just going to follow me around. Okay, lots of slack. Grip the leash like that with my thumb, and let's just. Small jerks to correct. Okay, heel. Good. Heel. Good. No tension on the leash, trying to avoid any tension if possible. But if he goes away, out of my sight, like that, needs a little correction. That's a A-level correction. You know, I distinguish, there's 3 different types of correction. There's the A-level, which is a small yank on the collar. There's a B-level, which is more serious, which is a poke. I give him a poke. And then there is a C-level correction. That's if he starts growling, barking aggressively. You know, not just communicating that he's barking and growling. Yep. Then that's a C-level correction, which is the most serious. And that is a twisting of his foot right around. I'm not going to do it to him, but I would go around. Oh no, I can't show you there. Sit. I would take him around here, and I just twist his foot. And he hates that. Like anyone pulling your hair would absolutely hate that. And what's good about that correction is that no one sees it. It's not like you're, you know, when you're yanking the leash or you're doing other types of corrections, you know, everyone can see what's going on. It's so small and discreet. He's going to yelp. People are going to notice him yelping. But they're not going to see what's happening. They don't see it. It's a really good correction. Good. Heel. Yes. Good. Hey, you're staying with me now, eh? Heel. Now he's getting... Normally the treats are coming from the left side. And if he stays on the left side, in close proximity, he's going to get a treat. Yep. Good. Now let's change directions. Change direction. Again, the real test is going to be with dogs outside. He's in the house, he's perfect. I have no problems with him at all. He doesn't destroy anything, doesn't damage anything. I can leave him in his cage for hours if I have to. I don't. But if I have to sit, if I have to, he will do that. So I have a nice grip like that. My thumb is in the loop. I'm gripping it hard, but there's no tension. Completely loose. Okay, heel. So much easier with one dog. Heel. 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 There. On that side. The trainer said it didn't matter which side to do it on. Mainly because I have two dogs, so it becomes difficult to have them both on the same side. But the question is to have the lady. No, he doesn't want to work. You don't want to work no more. You're giving up already? Even for treats, you're giving up? Wow. Yeah. Come on, let's do a little bit more. So far, it's good on the leash. I want to change directions, and I'm going to push him back. I'm going to push him back. He's going to know that he's got to be correct. Go leash. Go to the heel position. You're doing good, Zach. You're doing good. But it's your reaction to other dogs that's the issue. And that's what he definitely needs. He attacked the dog. I wasn't there, I didn't see, but apparently he went back 3 times. And the dog, the vet bill was $1,500. Sit. Spin around. Don't know where he knows that, but he knows it. $1,500, the guy, and he went to Lafleur's and ordered the biggest meal he could possibly buy, and said, here, pay my vet bill. And at that stage, we're not in a situation to argue with the guy. And I guess I'm going to find out exactly what happened when I go. His appointment is exactly 1 week from today with a vet to measure his level of dangerosity to the public. So we'll see next week. They're going to, usually what they do is that they're going to show you pictures, they're going to ask you what happened, they're going to They're going to ask. Unfortunately, I wasn't there. It's just a bad, fluky sort of events. But that's it. With a dog this fast, his reaction level is incredible. You know, that's what he is. He's a hunting dog. The speed and just the instinct of him is just incredible, far faster than a human being. You know, so he kind of sees things, hears things way better than a human can. So I sometimes have to look at him to see what's going on. You know? But in the house is beautiful. Doesn't tear out, hasn't destroyed one piece of furniture. He destroys his toys. But that's his doing. He wants to destroy his toys. Well, you're gonna have no more toys. Oh, he knows that word, eh? Let's try pushing you around. He's adjusting. He's used to my other hand giving him the treat. Here, this treat. But he sees the leash. Is that enough for you today or what? Very basic for you, huh? Sticking with me. I'm trying to change directions. Good. But this is a very simple course. Again, this, as you see, the leash completely loose, no tightness. That was what was definitely a mistake I was doing before. I had him on a really tight leash all the time because I'm walking two dogs, so I gotta have them under control. But it's funny, having them under control is actually using less control over them. Because the tighter the leash, the more reactive they are. And it's kind of triggers in them that to be alert, to be not at ease when the leash is tight. So it's always about keeping the leash as loose as possible. But he can't, and again, but there's a zone that he can't go outside. You know, if he goes outside of this zone that we're in, he needs to be corrected and put back in that zone. You know, he always needs to be in your field of vision. You know, so I'm in this field of vision. Right? Come on, heel. So now I'm adding the word heel. Before I was just giving him treats. Now I'm adding heel and the treat. Their brains are pretty simple. I guess humans work the same way. We're not much different from the dog. That's how people are trained to work. Get their paycheck at the end of the week. Yep. And that's their reward for acting like a dog all week. Okay? Sit. Good. Give me 5. Give me 5. Yeah. See? We're trained. Shall we call that day for now? Huh? I'm going to keep the leash on him all day. And you know, whenever I have a chance, when I'm making a tea, making a coffee, doing little things, little tasks, do a little bit of training, 30 seconds here or there, every day, a little bit of training with him all the time. And that's all I can do here. The real test though is with other dogs, other humans. That's the real test with him, and unfortunately I can't do that by myself. Come here. Yeah, good boy, good work. You're free now. You're free. He knows now he can do what he wants. The work is done. Yeah. Good job, Zach. I don't want any funny stuff. I see the vet next week. They're going to evaluate his dangerous level. It's going to be on a scale of 1 to 10. Obviously, the lower the better. If it's 10, I'm sure they probably euthanize the dog. He's not going to be 10, I hope. You never know, though, how he behaves. I want to get him exhausted before the meeting, or at least get him tired. I'm going to have my friend walk him, because I'm going to be so stressed. I just don't trust anybody, you know, they're basically, the dog's life is in their hands. And I just don't like being in a situation where so much control is being put in somebody's hands that has nothing to do with them. They know nothing about him. They're meeting the dog for 5 minutes, and they're going to make a decision whether he lives or dies based on 5 minutes. I live with this dog now for a year, and I see what a good heart he is, you know. So if they try any funny stuff, like, oh, we have to seize him, we have to euthanize him, or anything like crazy like that, I'm bolting. I'm bolting. I'm getting in my car. I'm driving out of this city. And I don't care. They can find me, but I'm going to find him a home somewhere. I'm going to go to Ottawa. I'm going to go somewhere. But they're not going to play any games like that to euthanize this animal. He's too beautiful. He's too good. He's too good. If he were sick, you know, looking back at it, Einstein, you know, it may have been better to euthanize him because he was sick. There was no doubt. But this guy is sick. He's fine. He's fine. And you know, for anything to happen to him like that, if they were to kill my dog, it's like that story I was reading the other day. The guy killed this woman's dog. She went and killed him, and she got 18 years in prison for murdering the guy who killed her dog. You know, but I kind of sympathize with her, you know, because I can understand how people get attached to their animals. They become part of the family. And I definitely feel, well, I'm starting to feel this way towards Zach, you know? You know, even though he's done a few bad things, it doesn't make him into a monster, right? But people are scared. The neighbors are afraid, you know? They see him with a big muzzle on his face, basket muzzle. Immediately frightened. You know, kids don't understand, right? They don't understand what's going on, so they immediately make judgments about him. You know, but that's what it's going to be. I'm almost certain it's not even up to the vet. The vet is just to do the rubber stamp. Yes, dangerous level. It's a question of what is his level between 1 and 10. It's going to be somewhere between 5 and 10. Right? It's going to be either 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. It's not going to be 10, because he's not a 10 level dog. But they're going to rubber stamp him, they're going to deem him as dangerous, and then you got to follow the strict rules which they have. Always have a muzzle. Always be a 1 meter 50 leash maximum. Can't be near kids under 10 years old without an adult supervision. If the kid is under 10, you need adult supervision. With strange kids, you can't even come like 2 meters in contact with them. What other conditions do they have for him? Yeah, no dog runs. It's not that bad, you know, but the fee, the dog fee goes up from like $30 a year to $150 a year for a dangerous dog. That's probably the harshest difference, but I don't know, 150 is not so bad for a beautiful guy like him. I'll pay 150 a year, no problem. So that's it. That's our video today. I'm not going to train Zach anymore today. I'm going to do a bit tomorrow, and then Friday I'm taking him to the trainer. I'm going to film that also, which you can see on my previous video if you want to see. I like the trainer. You know, he gave me some good advice. But the real tests is him around animals and him around people. That's the real test, because apart from that, he's perfect. You know, so anyways, that's it for today. And you did good, Zach. You did good. And I'm not giving you any more treats because you had enough, but you did a good job today. Yeah, and you're doing good. You're trying. That's it.